Alright, we just looked into different types of verbs. Now we're going to look at different types of nouns. And in this discussion, we're going to get into the concept of what a sentence really is, right? So the basic units of a sentence. And some of the nouns in a sentence have special names. So that's what we're getting into here. Those special names are subject and direct object. Most likely you've probably heard the word subject before, right? Math is a subject. There's that idea. This one's a little bit different. And direct object, maybe you haven't heard that before ever. That's okay. Here's the idea. The subject of a sentence is the noun that is performing the action. And the direct object of the sentence is the noun that is receiving the action. So, what's that all about? Let's say you have some kind of an action like kicking, right? Over here on the subject side, someone's doing the kicking, right? She kicked this person, right? She kicked him. So, she is doing the kicking. She is the subject. She kicked. He is receiving that kick, right? So he got kicked. He's like flying back over here. So he goes on the direct object side. She is the subject. Kicked, that's our action. Him is the direct object, right? Or you could say Sally kicked Fred. Sally is the subject, and Fred over here is the direct object. So, whoever did the kicking, that's the subject. Whoever got kicked, that is the direct object, right? And that's how that kind of works out. If we look at another one, you have something like maybe somebody gives somebody else a present, right? So, she gave a present to her. All right, well, she is the subject, so let's say this is, Sarah gave the present, right? So gave is our action to Clara. So Sarah gave the present to Clara. Sarah is our subject. Clara is our direct object, right? And it divides just straight down the middle like that, right? So the subject is over here doing the thing, giving the present, kicking the person. And the direct object is over here receiving the gift or receiving the kick. So, we're going to use this idea a lot. We're going to come back to this all the time. Both the subject and the direct object are nouns, right? They're still just nouns. But they do have very different functions, right? The person who's doing the kicking is not the same person as the person receiving the kicking. Two very, very different people, and we're going to want to differentiate those two things. So, let's get started.